welcome to my channel, Being You Now. Thank you so much for being with me here today. Today I'm doing a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if you have Aries placements, this reading is for you. If this reading doesn't resonate, please head over to the videos tab. There might be another reading that's more suitable for your individual circumstance. And if you're OG, welcome! Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all your likes, subscribes, comments, donations, super thanks, super chats. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And if you're new, I do Aries readings daily. I also do 1-minute readings, which is in the short section of my channel. And there's always something fun happening in the communities tab. So let's see, what's your current energy? Today I have been guided to work with this deck. Let's see what's coming up for my beautiful Aries. This wants to come out. What's the challenge? What's the challenge that my Aries is facing right now? What's the challenge? These want to come out. What is going on? What are you going? Whoa, did you see that? That's a lot, but okay. There's a lot happening. Aries, what is going on? Trying to put that. And what is the advice? What's the advice for my Aries? What's the advice? What's the advice? What's the advice? Anything else? Looks like that's all we have. I'm going to be finishing the reading with a oracle card from a really cool deck, so stay till the end. So your current situation, we have a lot of wand energy. What is going on, Aries? Okay, so I'm picking up a couple of different things. So first thing, some of you are starting something exciting, or you're looking for a new challenge. You're looking for something exciting. You're looking for a new challenge that brings that excitement, that sense of adventure. Why do I say that? Because you have appeared with the King of Wands. The King of Wands, this is Aries energy. And this appearing in your reading is saying to me that you're feeling that sense of passion. The King of Wands has the biggest wand in the deck. And he is someone who's a leader, a visionary. But he doesn't only just have a leadership qualities and he's a visionary. He actually makes things happen. He's the go-getter, achiever, maverick, leader, change maker, mover, shaker. Look at that. Look at that energy. So fiery, so bold, so vibrant. And with these two cards, so you could be, maybe you're looking at starting something new with another fire sign. Could be Leo, Sag, or another Aries. But this, to me, could also be in a work or business context. Why do I say that? The King of Wands is actually a highly entrepreneurial card. So some of you might be looking to start something that excites you, that you are passionate about, and that gets you moving and flowing. The other storyline I'm picking up is that maybe there is a bit of conflict with another fire sign, but I'm more picking up the energy that you want some excitement. You want something. The bigger message that I'm getting is that, Aries, you are ready for a new challenge. Basically, this is you. You're ready to transform. You're ready to create. You're ready to venture out. You're ready to do something that brings that fire in your belly, right? This is the message that I'm getting for somebody. Now, for some of you, this opportunity could be to do with people that you already know. With the Six of Cups, the Six of Cups is all about nostalgia, reunion. Could be friends, could be family members. So maybe you're looking to start something new. The other thing is that maybe there's some challenges on the home front with people that you already know. This could be, so that, you know, how I was saying there were two storylines. So with the Six of Cups, maybe there's some challenging times with maybe a sibling. I don't know why that's very specific. It may only resonate for one of you. But I'm picking up maybe there's some disagreement, or the way you look at things is different to a sibling or a family member or a close friend. The other message, which is the bigger message I'm getting, is that this opportunity that you want to start, particularly with the Knight of Swords, look at how quickly he's moving. There is so much swiftness in his pace and the way he's moving. So I'm picking up this energy that you want to start something that makes you passionate, that ignites that level of brings that level of excitement. The word excitement. Aries, you need to let me know in comments. What is this excitement? What is this adventure? I almost feel like with the Knight of Swords and the King of Wands and the Five of Wands, it's really giving me this vibe that you are ready for some excitement, for some fun, some activity, some venture that really gets your juices flowing and gets you, you know, back into that fiery, vibrant energy that Aries is. That's what I'm picking up here. Okay, so I'm going to go through these cards as they came out. So in your challenge, we have the Star, we have the Chariot. What? Major Arcanas? 5 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm going to go through these two cards first, two major arcanas. So in your challenge, I feel like a lot of you've been in a big period of healing and waiting, and you have been hopeful for quite a while, and I feel like a lot of you are wondering, when is this going to happen for me? You are looking at the clock, this star energy. I feel like somebody here is looking at the clock and thinking, weeks, months, so much time has lapsed. When is it going to be my time? When is this Chariot going to move forward? When am I going to get out of this situation? I really feel someone asking this question. And for a lot of you, this is something to do with something material or physical. So it could be to do with money, or it could be to do with your career or business. For somebody here, in relation to, if you're an entrepreneur or business owner, the message I'm getting strongly for you is that you have been working on your business. You've been giving your time, energy, all this attention, and you're wondering whether this will actually be your wish fulfillment, or are you just hopeful and it's not your wish fulfillment, and you're wondering whether you should keep going. Is there any merit in keep moving forward? That's the question, because this is in your challenge position. So you're having these conversations within yourself about whether this is the right thing, whether is this a real wish fulfillment, or is it just a hope that is never going to transpire into anything. And we'll need to look at your advice to see what the advice is. For others of you, this could be in relation to your money or career, because we have 5 of Pentacles and then we have the 8 of Pentacles. So some of you are wondering, do I still go ahead with this career? Is this career going to give me the recognition, give me the accolades, give me the promotion that I desire? Because I want to move forward. Now, this is Aquarius and Cancer energy. You may have these placements in your chart, or you may be working or surrounded with people that have these placements. These are the questions you're asking from a work perspective and finance perspective. That will I be able to get ahead financially? Will this be my financial reality for the rest of my life? Will I be able to come out of this lack mentality? Because that's what this 5 of Pentacles is all about. This is about feeling left out in the cold, feeling like you're not being you feel like you're not being recognized. You feel challenged whether you can move forward. It's almost like the 5 of Pentacles is in between the Chariot and the Star card. That's what it's coming across as. And this could be to do with your mindset, could be to do with actual money, and it could also be do with job. Maybe you have been looking for work for a while and you haven't been able to find work, and you're asking yourself that you're feeling left out in the cold. Do I keep looking for these sorts of jobs, or do I need to look for something else which is completely different, something I haven't done? And for others of you with the entrepreneur storyline, again, your mindset is going to be important. So, making sure, check your weekly readings. There's a lot of, and I've also done a money career reading as well. So go check that out. It's on the channel for this month. You will get a lot of insights if that's what you're working through. But this is about mindset. This is about feeling, the scarcity and lack mindset. So working on your belief systems, working on your conditioning, because it's not that you're not a hard worker, but you challenge, you want to do the work, you're ready and willing, but you don't know whether you should move forward. Like if I just do that for a second, for some of you here, you have been working hard, you have been putting in the effort, you have been doing everything by the book, and you're wondering, should I keep going? Because you're not seeing the rewards. That is why you feel left out in the cold. You're not seeing the tangible outcome or results. Tangible in the sense, maybe your bank account isn't growing, maybe the expenses keep increasing, maybe you keep having to pay people, and as a result you feel left out in the cold, because after paying everybody else there isn't much left for you. So that's another storyline I'm picking up. Let me know what resonates for you and where you are in your journey. But with this combination, this definitely has to do with either job, career, business. Could be your own business, could be you working for somebody else. But you have put in, for a lot of you, you've been doing the work. And this could be even looking for jobs. Maybe you keep looking for jobs and you're waiting patiently and you can't seem to move forward because you haven't got the job and it's draining your finances. So, wow. Now, there were more cards that flew out and flipped with with the in the challenge position. Now those cards that flew out, look at what flew out, the Judgment card. So there is a rebirth. A lot of you are going through a major rebirth. Whether you know it consciously or at a subconscious level, a lot is changing and shifting in your world as it relates to job, career, finances. I'm feeling a lot of you are probably not even doing the work or not even excited to do the work that you used to do. Maybe you were in a career for a number of different years, and now when you look back at that career, it doesn't excite you as much. For some of you, you might be revisiting that, because the Judgment card can also mean revisiting that cycle. Why do I say that? Because there is a Knight of Cups, so there is an offer. And then we have the Queen of Wands. Now, look at this. We have the King and the Queen of Wands. I'll get into that later, but I want to go through this in your challenge position. So there is an offer, but maybe some of you are not getting excited by that offer. Some of you don't feel attracted to that offer, because with the Devil card and the Queen of Wands, this is saying to me that in your challenge position, you are not excited. It's not exciting you to the level that you thought it should excite you. You feel trapped. Maybe you are getting offers to work. Maybe you are making money in your business. You still feel lack or left out in the cold because it's not what you thought. It's not how you envisioned it. It's not everything that you hope for, which is this Devil card, which is making you feel trapped. A lot of this is, again, mental energy. It's about belief systems and conditioning. But for some of you, you've actually left that old cycle behind. And that's what this is saying in the challenge position. It's about acknowledging and becoming aware that it could be in love as well. So take what resonates. There are a lot of you that watch this. So with so many, because now you've got 4 major arcanas in your challenge position. You've got Star, Chariot, Judgment, and Devil. 4 major arcanas. So what this is saying to me in your reading, it's really about your mindset. It's really about accepting. If you want to move forward with the Chariot and the Judgment card, what this is really talking about is about the level of awareness, the healing. What have you learned from this healing, this deep emotional healing that you've been through being patient? What have you learned? What has that brought to light? And what is it that you need to accept? And where are you right now in your journey? Is it the same place you used to be, or have you grown and evolved and you no longer resonate? And I feel like that no longer resonate is quite strong for a lot of you, which is probably why you feel left out in the cold. It's because you feel trapped, because that was the way you used to do things, but you no longer do it that way. And it's about accepting. And sometimes that level of acceptance can be scary, particularly when we have done something for so many number of years and that's the only way we've known. We haven't known any other way. So it can be very, very difficult to leave something behind. Say you've built a career for 10 years and all of a sudden now, you're starting your business. It can be daunting. It can be full on. It can be very challenging. And maybe that's why that 5 of Wands is, because you feel challenged within yourself about what decision to make. At a subconscious level, maybe you already know the answer, but it is hard to accept in this 3D world because we've got bills to pay. We've got to put food on the table. We've got obligations that we need to meet. But you have been on a different journey. You've healed, you've learned, you've grown so much, you've evolved so much. And now the fact that you have to feel trapped, what you really truly want is to be free. I mean, that's really in a nutshell what this reading is saying to me, that Aries, what you're really craving is freedom. Freedom to be who you are. And that is quite clearly demonstrated by this King and Queen of Wands showing up in your reading. This is Aries, Aries, Aries. Who is Aries? The fiery, passionate, magnetic, attractive, visionary leader, go-getter, unstoppable force, a force to be reckoned with. And when you don't feel like yourself, you don't feel like your passionate, fiery, action-oriented, clear, go-getting self, it starts to bring doubts and all sorts of other storylines, because these 2 cards were right next to each other. They were actually like that in your reading. And this is your biggest challenge, making you feel like you are stuck. You can't move. You can't go any further. But really, you can. It's about accepting and knowing where you are and what's right for you so that you can have the rebirth. Because what the Judgment card is basically, you have the power to change it. The Judgment and the Chariot and the Star, you have the power to change and heal your situation. That's really what this whole message is all about. Whether or not you accept, and that's this Knight of Cups. It's that offer of wanting to heal, wanting to accept, wanting to come from a place of awareness and knowing. Woo! What a full reading, Aries. Now, what's in your outcome? Balance. So a lot of you need to balance. And I feel like this balance is relating to the old view of way of doing things and the new way of doing things. It's about balance between yourself and knowing what is right for you in this moment in time and your journey and where you are at. I mean, these were all in your challenge position. Trying to put this in a way so that you can see it all. But that's what this is saying. This is about balancing where you are at on your journey and being fully aware and recognizing that this is the thing that is right for you. And it's also that balance of giving and receiving. Maybe, particularly with the Five of Pentacles, say if you own your own business or, creative venture, you give. But are you receiving as well? It's that balance of give and take that really makes something successful and actually helps you to keep going. Because let's not forget the Chariot is in your challenge position. So maybe because you feel like you're putting all this effort with these two cards in particular, some of you might be feeling, and this could, look, it may not be your own business, maybe it's work. You're putting all this effort, all these hours into your work, into career, into business, and when you can't see any tangible results or rewards or your bank account growing, you naturally ask yourself this question: is this worthwhile? Should I keep going? Should I stop? I don't know if I have it in me to keep going. It's draining my time, energy, resources. These are the type of questions you're asking. At the same time, there has been a lot of time you have given, you've been hopeful, you have been wishful, and you're asking yourself, is this going to be a wish fulfillment? So I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck. I have Death card. All these majors. So I really feel this cycle is going to end, but the biggest question is going to be in your healing and the Judgment. I feel like these two cards, because we also have at the bottom of the deck Five of Cups. So you've got 3 fives now. If I look at that, you've got Five of Wands, you've got the Five of Pentacles, and then you've got the Five of Cups. So it's time for major change and transformation. And I was just about to say that the biggest ticket for you in this, your biggest advice is really these two cards. These 3 cards, I'll say. It's about your awareness, acknowledging and becoming aware of where you're currently at. And whether it's rebirth, whether it's something new or in the same situation, from that place of awareness and healing, taking the right aligned action for you so you can move forward out of this situation. Because this situation will end with the Death card at the bottom of the deck. That's what it's saying to me. I'll see if any other cards want to come out. Anything else? Can we clarify? I'm going to use a different deck. Can we please clarify this Six of Pentacles for Aries in the outcome? Yeah, so this is definitely to do with money with the Four of Pentacles and security and stability for a lot of you. Yeah, it's about walking away. It's about walking away from this situation. I mean, that's your advice. Your advice is to walk away and have balance, because the current situation is not giving you balance. So it's whether it's to do with people, places, could be even a job opportunity that, maybe there was a job opportunity that you really wanted and you didn't get it, and maybe you were too much in your mind and feeling at loss for not getting it. It's about perhaps moving away from that. So take what resonates, leave the rest as always. I'm going to pull an oracle card as I promised you at the start of the reading, and it is from one of my favorite decks, which is this Sacred Rebel. So let's see what's your message. Please tap that like button if you haven't already. It would mean an absolute world to me, and it doesn't cost you anything, but it helps with the algorithms to get this message out there to as many areas as possible. So thank you. And thank you for everyone that donates to my channel, follows me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. All the information is in the description box. I truly, truly appreciate all of you. All right, so be the hunter, not the hunted. Wow. So I'm going to place that card here and I'm going to read. It's number 8, and 8 is my number for abundance. So let's see. What's your message? It comes with a healing message as well. So I'm going to just lift it up. Do you feel like you're at the beck and call of circumstances, situations, and relationships that are outside of your control? Are you kidding me? That's this whole reading. Is your attention being called away from what you love? From your passionate focus upon your own journey and creative self-expression? Are you feeling roped into being a support tonic, savior, and heal all for others? The Devil card. There is a big difference between healthy supportiveness in a relationship, which includes healthy self-support, and ignoring your own journey out of misplaced guilt, shame, unworthiness, or the belief that the needs of others are more important than your own. This is not a compromise. This is unhealthy and neglectful of yourself. This is the Six of Pentacles, so that's why the balance card is so important, Aries. You're being asked to see through the assumptions, expectations, tantrums, or manipulations that may be put upon you by yourself or others. See through them to the truth. You can only sidestep, change your response to, or choose to release that which you can recognize. This is the whole reading. The Star, the Chariot card, the Judgment card, and the Devil card. The Oracle brings you some important news. You're capable of seeing the truth, outsmarting old patterns, and responding more creatively to craft new, improved relationships. You don't have to be drawn into dramas of others or the suffering of repetitive struggles. You can become still and intent with a willingness to see the truth. In doing so, you will be open to being shown another way through the inner wisdom of your heart, or a flash of insight from the great universal mind that penetrates through your own awareness. This oracle also brings you particular guidance that you are not to paint it as anything more or less than what it is. Wow. Sit with your heart. Take your time, even if there is a deadline for your answer. You will be able to bend and stretch time so that in your relaxation you can feel your truth for the situation at hand and respond appropriately. Now, your healing process is, I am willing to accurately perceive the truth in whatever life situation is now helpful for my spiritual growth and creative awakening. I feel empowered to commit to myself and my path. Without fear or holding back, I receive this vision through unconditional love. So be it. You can always pause and come back to this part of the video. Such a powerful, potent card. I mean, this literally sums up the entire reading. It's about how to support yourself and how you can break free from these illusions, things, people, places, situations that might be holding you back, because the answers you desire are innately within you and you already know that. So come back and listen, go back to the video, and you can always do that healing trick again if you need to. But such a powerful, potent message. By the way, I am going to be running a solar eclipse, which is on the 14th of September. Manifestation ritual. The last solar eclipse was in Aries season back in April this year. So solar eclipses happen every 6 months. With this healing, with this manifestation ritual, we will be putting our manifestations for the next 6 months. So if you desire to be part of this ritual, it will be setting intentions for the next 6 months. So from now till Aries season next year. So what is it that you want to manifest? What is it that you want to call in? So that's what this manifestation ritual will be all about. Information is in the communities tab, or you can comment below and I can share the information with you should you desire to register and partake. It is a registered event, by the way. So thank you. Please do tap that like button if you haven't already. So hit subscribe and the notification bell so you know when the next reading becomes available. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here, and I will see you next time.